Previously, on Edge of the Empire, our ragtag party found themselves on the Shadow Port of Blackport. While there, they were banned for a rude introduction to the tech slicer, Hoskyle Kadaf, who in turn took something of a shine to our party's friends. During their visit to Blackport, they took the opportunity to trade and resupply after a brief meeting with Pepperoni. Will Fred stay clear of the slicer's clutches? Will Caesar choose to accept her new colleague? Find out on today's episode of Edge of the Empire!
Telling you, it sounds like a bloody Fallout radio operator.
I mean, Psycho, didn't you
That's
know
the
that
point.
Jim was the radio operator for Fallout? In real life. He just traveled back in time.
I wish.
Right. For the sake of the narrative, the time that has gone between basically you guys going back to the ship last time and until now is basically just one day. So it's like, imagine it's basically early noon right now. Are any of you guys currently doing anything in the ship?
Waking up.
Yes. Steve would like to try and makeshift the gaffy stick into a vibro gaffy stick.
Right. You have all the materials.
Yep.
So I guess it's just a question of rolling the mechanics check.
Yep. And it's gonna be 2 proficiencies.
That's the yellow ones.
Yes, the yellow ones. And if I would get any blacks, 1 would be removed.
You do not. You get a single difficulty dice since you already have all the materials and the knowledge. So the only reason a way this could fail is if something breaks, basically. Nothing broke.
Yay.
Congratulations. You may add 3 pierce to your gaffy stick. Wait.
I will make breakfast for everybody, eggs and blurg bacon.
X for the Jawa.
Yeah.
Breakfast at noon?
He gets a few extra eggs.
I mean, I suppose it would be lunch, wouldn't it?
Yeah, lunch.
Well, depending on how long you sleep, I suppose. I mean, Ray, you said your character was just waking up.
I mean,
Uh,
my character is like me, always waking up.
Right. So do you hear a like beep beep or something like that sound go over basically through the whatever computer systems are nearby? It's basically your generic "you have a message" sound.
You have mail.
What's
Just
that?
banging the wall of the shower. Someone read that.
I don't know where a computer would be here, but I suppose just anywhere, whatever.
Yeah, I think there's one here.
That is.
yeah, that
Oh
looks like
yeah,
one.
you're right. There's one actually right there. Well, I guess Vox Machina is gonna pick
There's
up.
one there.
He just like walks over, presses on the screen. Hold on. Where is Caesar if I'm gonna read this message?
She is in the shower.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna yell through the door then. Boss, it's a message from the Trandoshan. He said he has a job for us.
I'll be out in a minute. Just gonna finish my shower.
Righto.
I'm trying to remember what I was doing in the pantry here. Oh,
Uh,
I think I was doing it in the skull.
Yeah, you were doing your snippy skull.
I was polishing my skull.
The knob.
Well, lunch is ready, and there's extra eggs for the Java.
Shall I scoot over to make room?
Uh,
I'm just gonna walk out of the pantry and say, "Somebody say breakfast."
well, breakfast or lunch, either off. Depends on your time of day for you. I give everybody a very healthy serving of very good dinner. Well, lunch, breakfast, maybe
Whatever.
dinner for someone.
A nice midnight snack.
Well, it looks a lot better than the army rations we used to eat.
Oh, I know.
Do you still have a few of those laying around?
Probably.
Right. Vox is just gonna start numbing.
Yeah, those rations, they lasted forever.
I think that was the idea. I'm not quite sure how much of it was really edible. Though
Everything's edible at least once.
yeah, well, I suppose the Type 25 wasn't too bad as long as you put a little bit of hot sauce on it.
I'm walking out of the shower fully dressed and into the pantry.
Right.
And then I come out with alcohol.
You're gonna have yourself some cereal.
Liquid breakfast.
Right.
Dace, did you put your skull next to the booze again?
By next to the booze, you mean on the shelf next to the
Yeah,
booze? Yes.
Yes. What else would I mean?
I want to keep it in a safe place.
Yellow is still offline. I did tag Jan, well, Pinkerton.
Same person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
he hasn't bothered responding, so I don't think he's coming.
Yeah.
right.
I
So
don't trust him.
everybody's just basically chilling, eating dinner, breakfast, lunch, whatever. Anything else you want to do before we move on?
Alaria, when you're done eating, come with me. I want to talk with that lizard.
Okay.
Have a chat with the lizard.
Where the fuck was he? Like 5,000 miles away, weren't we?
Yeah, Black
Yeah,
Box
one
on
of the
the-
sides.
Ah, yeah.
Right. So yeah, over here, got it.
Yeah, just plop
Oh,
us
I
down
can
in
move the
office.
camera with
Yeah, middle mouse button.
No,
right.
with the keyboards.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Where
Right,
did
so as you-
you put your character guard? Oh, there.
It's right here. So as you enter the bar, Bavette just quickly gives you a friendly smile and a little wave as you walk past.
I will wave back as I walk past.
I'm just finishing the bottle I had before entering and throwing it in the garbage can.
Pepperoni looks up from his I was going to say little screen, but that's a lie, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Jesus
think
Christ.
that's a bit oversized.
A little bit. Stands up, and you think that he gives you a bit of a smile. It's hard to tell with these Trandoshans. They don't do many facial expressions. Please sit down, as he gestures towards two chairs in front.
I'll sit.
I'm just casually leaning against the chair. I'll stand,
Yeah.
thank you.
Right. So I got this here. He hands over like a data pad. It's a call. It's fuck. Hold on. Let me just think for a second. I had a name. I call her. Fuck. It's the accent that's messing me up now. We have an aid request from a small colony on a moon called Raxomium Prime. I don't know the situation there, but apparently things have gotten downhill quite a bit as of late. They used to make a lot of money by selling raw minerals. The customer is specifically requesting water, food, and medical supplies. We have it all ready if you wish to load it onto your ship.
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Right. If you look here at the bottom, the reward is 10,000 credits per man. Pretty nice payday for a cargo haul, if you ask me.
Just a quick question then. Is this above or below board, so to speak?
I think well, from what I can see here, it's a bit limited what information I have access to, but it seems to be a bit in the middle. The touchy bit of it is that the colony on this moon is still within Imperial territory, but it is apparently a Republic senator that has requested that we send this aid. I presume that's why they're going through us, as they can't exactly do it through any official channels. It shouldn't really be a problem. We don't have any reports of any war zone or combat or whatever you want to call it in that area.
Oh no, I just need to know what license I need to bring, you know?
Right. Well, I would say to bring your Imperial just in case.
I-
If you have one, presuming, of course.
So it's all legal cargo, so to speak.
Yes, there's nothing illegal about it.
Alright, we can
It's
do
just
that.
food, water, and medicine. Though it is, it might just be nothing, but I find this one to be a little bit odd. Mainly, I don't quite. It's above my pay grade probably because my boss wouldn't tell me anything about it. But I find it odd that these people need this aid. They have earned, from what I can tell here, the last decades, they have earned quite a lot of money by selling these raw materials. Half the moon itself is basically raw material. Is basically some form of various metals and minerals. Yet a few months back, apparently things started going downhill, and now they can't even afford to import their own food and medical supplies. But I don't have anything to tell you about it, so I can only wish you the best of luck and hope nothing goes the wrong way.
I mean, let's be real, the galaxy has been going downhill the last few months anyway.
That's a fair point.
Oh.
Right. I shall have the cargo sent to your ship then. That is all I have.
I will
You going back
log.
to the ship, or you need to do something while we're here?
I have everything I need, though I have one worry regarding shipments stopping and money disappearing.
Yes.
Yeah, well, we can talk about that over a drink.
It's you fellas again.
Yeah,
What can it get you?
just some alcohol.
Just any good old alcohol.
As long as it's not too strong. I have a ship to fly in a bit, but you know.
All right. She walks back, messes with something back here, and just basically pulls out this blue, almost glowing bottle, just puts it down in front of you. There's no label on it or anything, so you don't really know what it is, but it has the alcoholic smell. Nothing really strong. And what about you, honey? What can I get you?
I will take a glass of that and 2 vial of root beer.
All right. So that will be 30 credits totaling.
Yeah, and also I believe my friend placed a reservation for an egg here yesterday.
Did you do that, Psycho?
No, Fred did it.
Fred did.
Fred. Wait, Fred? Oh, fuck.
Well, Yellow did.
I have no
Yellow.
memory if that's correct or not.
He
He
did. The biggest egg they had, basically.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, I remember something about that. Give me a second. So she messes with something underneath the computer, like in a cupboard underneath. Pulls out this big fucking egg that's a little bit larger than her head. Here you go.
I hand them the money. How much did it cost me?
This one's gonna set you 150 credits.
I need to do editing here.
Excuse me while I choke on that price.
How much was it gonna cost everything, like for me?
In total, you're looking at 180.
And I have 10,000, so that is 9,000. What now? My head isn't working.
I think we can have a calculator outside.
9,820.
9,820.
Yes.
I just slam it down, and then I turn to Alir. So what was you were worrying about?
Pirates.
Oh yeah, that could be interesting. Let's see what the other have. We go back to the ship then, and
Yep.
should be straightforward. If not, well, then we have to do something about that, I suppose.
I will, before we leave, point to Haskell and go, do you have a brig we can throw him in?
He's
That-
sleeping. Let him sleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bavette just looks over behind you at the very sleepy, very drunk individual over in the corner. Well, we don't, but he doesn't look like he's going to go anywhere anytime soon.
That is right.
I was more
I grabbed
thinking on
the.
our ship, if we had a brig we could throw him in, so considering our
I
strict
am
pepperoni
not
wants us to
bringing
bring...
on a sleeping drunk on my ship. It's not my concern.
Well,
But you know, if he causes troubles, I have ways to dealing with it. I grab the egg and then I head back to the ship
Right.
with Illyria.
I'll make sure I'm paid, I will give my thanks, nod.
Right, and as you can see, I've already loaded everything up.
Yeah, I just need to find my way to the actual ship.
Gotten a little lost, are you?
As I'm walking in here through the, I'm shouting to the people in the kitchen. Oi! Got job to do.
What's the job?
Cargo transport. And Ty, I got your egg.
Cargo transport. Is that all?
Yeah.
We're not going to be going fighting, you know, roughing up some rebels. Wait, no, we're at rebels, aren't we?
I will
And here I
just-
thought you had become a man of peace.
I'm still a man of peace. I'm just looking for adventure. And more importantly, profit.
Of course.
I will just
Is
glance
Psycho
at-
here even?
Yes, I just sneezed.
Alright. I'm putting down the egg in front of Ty. There you go.
Big fucking egg coming right up.
I'm just going to go into the
Oh,
shower
you
and
just
try
hey,
cleaning my
hey,
skull.
what he's gonna do? Yeah, sorry.
Huh?
What were you saying?
I was just going into the shower to see if I can do any better with cleaning the skull.
Yeah, T just ate, so what he's gonna do is just open up the trench coat, pick up the egg, and just egg disappears.
The egg
You know,
is
you now
same
have
size
this-
as him.
You now have this giant tumor-like thing sticking out of whatever part of the trench coats you put it in. Well, not sticking out, but it's like a bulge you can see on the trench coat.
You might want to
It's
put
in
that in a
front.
box.
It's in front, so it looks like he's fat.
All right.
Anyone has anything to do before we heads out? Now's the time to do it. I'll
Nah.
be starting up the ship engine.
I'm just gonna start getting my weapons ready and then make sure that the cargo is fully secured.
As I enter the bridge, I just pat Fred, who is mysteriously quiet on the head.
He's still sleeping.
Did you had anything to do, Psycho? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Nope.
I'm starting takeoff then.
Right. Do you want to do like? Do you want to do like a say system control? This is yada yada yada, or are we just skipping that and going straight? To
I am
hyperspace?
just go. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'll see you later. And then just fly out. You know, when the doors are opened.
It's more like now you're sort of just hovering in the hangar, just like waiting for the doors to open up. And it takes a few seconds before you hear like a noise come over the radio. This is space control. Can you please repeat that? I didn't catch it.
Open the doors. I'm getting off this station. Thank you.
We read you, copy. And you see the doors just slowly, way too slowly open up.
I think you have stuck on slow motion. Speed it up, please. That place is to be.
This is spaceport control. I am sorry I did not catch that over me not caring. The doors have now opened fully.
I'm just going. All right. I'm just gonna inform the sausage about this when I get back later. And they just fly away.
Well, to be fair, everyone with a name on that station is either sausage or spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Exactly. That's why I can say the sausage, and no one will know who the fuck I refer to.
Right.
You were blasting off into hyperspace.
Right. Let's go. So narratively speaking, it's going to be a few hours before you reach the moon. Do you want to do anything in the meantime before that?
I will go and talk to the good former commander, Vox, about my worries regarding pirates. Considering the information we was given, so that I know that at least one guy who knows combat very well, at least should know combat very well, is also ready.
Well, to be fair, you haven't received any information about pirates.
Nah, but more considering
Yeah, the
what we
mysterious
heard.
happenings.
All we know is it's a colony that for the last few months have been in a rough time, like the rest of the galaxy.
Yeah,
Is
right.
no,
So
no.
you can see Vox is just like chilling against the wall. He is seemingly oiling his vibro sword. It is still metal after all. You need to take care of it.
I will lean against the wall and go, Vox, you think you can handle yourself in combat well?
He without looking at you, he just like swings the sword a little bit ahead and holds it out in front of him. I think I'll be all right.
Good. I just got a bad feeling about this mission, and I'd rather make sure that at least one or two of us knows what we're doing in case ball starts blasting.
Well, wouldn't be the first trouble I've had to shoot myself out of. Or
T
days
just gonna walk past. T just gonna walk past by with the gaffi stick in his hand. He's just intently staring at it as it vibrates because he's really fucking happy about it, while also saying everyone has bad feelings about everything.
And at that time, you can just hear me on the speaker. Bad feelings are just a state of mind. Stop with that. That's bad for business.
With them negative waves, man.
Positive vibes only on my
I
ship,
was fully
motherfucker.
expecting that. I will just glance at his vibro stick at this point, just going, uh-oh.
Look, the cargo's gonna be there. It's mother beautiful cargo, and it's gonna be there.
Right. So, you exit hyperspace over the moon, at which I gave a name that I can no longer remember because I just came up with it on the spot. It's sort of like one of my details I completely overlooked when I created it. So you have you know where the village you're looking for is. You received the coordinates to it, but you're having trouble scanning from it, seemingly coming from the simple fact that that over half of the planet is pure minerals, and it's really wreaking havoc with any onboard computers that like navigation computer scanner and such. So you're basically gonna have to take her down manually.
I'm just
This-
tapping the intercom. Guys, all hands on decks. We have a rough situation on our hands.
Oh boy.
Guys,
What? Sorry,
get to the bridge.
I'm coming.
System malfunctioning. Ty, get on and repair duty.
So as Ty walks away from the droids, I'm just gonna walk over and balance the skull on top of one of them as I'm passing.
Can
does
I do
this-
anything with the mechanics check to clear the sensors up in any way?
Not the sensors, given how they are affected by the planet, the moon itself. What you could do, if you want something to actually do down there, you can try and do a mechanics check to clear out any issues in the engine that might be caused by atmospheric entry. Though there shouldn't theoretically speaking be one, but you never know.
Do the ship have turrets?
And I don't believe so.
I have
One
no
dorsal
guns.
and one ventral turret-mounted medium laser cannon, according to the card.
That's
I
a
have-
fair point. It's seeing as we're basing it off this card, so it does have yes,
Uh,
dorsal
I
and one
haven't
ventral
heard-
mounted medium laser cannon.
Yet I
Uh,
haven't heard the ship curse.
What?
Turret syndrome.
Ah. Was that is that a turret that you man with a person or?
I would say, seeing as it's normally only a few of you on the ship, it could be both manually manned, but also controlled from the cockpit.
So I'm just gonna
Yes.
go on the intercom. Alaria or Vox, man the turret.
Right. So there's no like real idea of where they are. So I suppose we'll just have to place our characters.
Can you just sit here while they're
Yeah, I was
shooting
gonna
each
say
other?
actually there's still a few open computer slots and such on the bridge. I suppose that would make sense. Just gonna do like boop.
And then I start driving towards where the coordinates is roughly.
Right. So you fly into the atmosphere. There's a fair bit of shaking as you enter, but nothing you haven't experienced before. As you're coming down, you start going below the cloud cover. And for a few tense seconds, you basically cannot see anything until you go low enough that you're now below, or completely below the cloud cover. What you see is what looks to be a somewhat barren planet for the most part. There's a few foresty areas and grasslands, but most of it seems to be mountainous and rocky and such. You can see from above quite a few mining and quarry areas surrounding the village, clearly given credence or whatever it's called to the fact that that is where they earn their money. You can see ahead there's a decently sized landing pad just maybe 10 or 20 meters outside of the main entrance to the village. They don't seem to have any form of traffic control, so you're just going to have to go in of your own volition.
I just comes to the sudden realization we never got a name of who the fuck we're delivering for.
No, but that's because you don't necessarily need to.
Fair enough.
It is just a straight delivery to the village after all.
I'm trying to hail the town as I'm going there, just in case they have anti-air.
There's a lot of scratching on the comms. You hear. Sometimes it goes a little bit clear, but not enough to actually maintain any form of conversation, and not at your current altitude. But the lower you go, the clearer it goes up until you are maybe 200 meters above the surface when it suddenly comes in clear. Well, unidentified ship. Please identify yourself.
This is Cisa of the get the fucking out, get the in and out ship, or what? Nah, scrap that. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what. Scrap that. Retake. This is Cisa. We are here to deliver cargo to you.
There's silence on the line for just a few seconds. All right. Well, we only have one landing pad, so I don't need to tell you where to land.
Be with you in a second. I just fly over and land
Right.
very gracefully. Might be a little bit of a bump.
Another
Right.
happy landing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I would ask that you, when you exit your ship, that you move your characters over to where I'm flailing my hand around in this corner here.
Where? There.
Yeah, just look at where, if you can see where my
Oh.
hand is moving about.
I see it. I'm just gonna go on the intercom and go. We're unloading, but have guns ready just in case.
No worries, we're all sending someone to help you with the cargo.
Oh no, that was my crew.
Oh, never mind then.
I am not telling them to have guns ready just in case.
Right. So let me just.
Somewhere in here is Dace.
Soft. The Aces escaped into the nether. Bring him out, please.
Oh shit. I don't actually know where that puts his character though.
He's in here somewhere.
That's a problem. How can he be inside it?
Jim accidentally dropped him.
Then.
Yeah.
Oh, he's right here. He's actually. Oh, now I get what you mean. It's because I had that hidden zone. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. There you go.
Thank you.
I collected the gem. Right. So as you exit the ship, you are approached. No, you are approached by three individuals. One being an older-looking gentleman, one significantly younger, probably in his very early 20s, and some random middle-aged dude. They walk up like, greetings, welcome. I am the elder of this village. Welcome. And thank you for bringing these supplies. This here to my right is my son. My name is Philia. This to my son is Philia Jr. And this to my left is Bob.
Is
Bob
he the
here
milk bike by any chance?
What was that?
I'm asking them if Bob is the milkman by any chance, or the builder.
No, he works in a warehouse.
Uh,
He's not Bob the mercenary builder. Bob just like moves over to handle the cargo. You know, they're all like on a. I don't remember what they're called, but you know those thingies where it's like a gravity lift thingy.
I think that's what they call gravity lifts.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
we
okay.
got information on this job, right, Soft, on a keypad or something.
Yeah, it's got some
yes,
basic some
yes, I
information like it mentions Philae by name, for example, and it mentions, of course, how much you're being paid.
Yeah,
but you're
but
being
I
paid by
would
the
for-
association, not these guys.
Aye. I was
Like
gonna say,
if these guys had 10,000 credits to pay all of you, they wouldn't be in trouble, would they?
I mean, they could still be.
True enough. Please, if you mind, let's go to my office, handle any of the formalities, paperwork, whatever. You just follow the old man into his office here, if you will.
Um, where did he
Son-
go?
Over here.
I will
see
keep
his-
my
his son
blaster
is just
rifle
like-
in my hand. Not the
His son is
sniper.
just leaning against the wall back here. Guard, I would like for you and Vox to roll a. Hold on, let me just remind myself what it's called. It's not. I'm still thinking in actual D&D terminations. That's not what most of it's called.
to keep the weapons hidden.
Oh, perception. It is what it's called. Right. I want both you and Vox to roll a perception, starting with you.
2 green dices.
Doot, doot.
We're gonna get shot.
Okay. You notice absolutely nothing. And Vox, that would be
Uh,
the exact same, actually.
come on, Vox.
I mean,
None
can
of
any
you
of us roll a perception check?
No, because it's related to a thing I had, but it's a minor thing that doesn't have any consequence, but none of you notice anything. Or neither
Mhm.
of you. Right. So, the elder, you can see he's like slowly moving over and sitting down. He is an older gentleman. And he like just gestures ahead in front for all of you to sit down in front of his table. Right. Also, I need to, before I do anything else, I need to move all of this crap. Warehouse, that's down here. Boop. Doink. Right. Thank you for bringing all these supplies. It has been. What's this? Oh. Thank you for bringing all these supplies. Things are a bit rough right now. I have to ask, did you by chance pick up anything interesting or out of the ordinary as you made your approach?
I just pipe up from like the corner and says like, I got a skull.
That's nice.
Well, you asked
Nothing that would be considered unnatural on a planet full of minerals.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, those do wreak havoc with a lot of sensors and ships. Censorships? No. Right. Well, it's gonna take Bob a few minutes to get everything sorted out and, check that everything is there as it's supposed to be. He'll bring a manifest then. But once that's taken care of, then I suppose you could just all be. And then before he can say anything else, his son interrupted. Father, I have to protest this. Village, please. No, listen. Have you seen some of these people? This is basically related to the perception check. He gestures specifically towards Vox and Illyria. They could help, Father. Look at them. These people are basically walking tanks. Maybe they'd be willing to assist. Junior, you need to stop talking right now. No, Father. We have dealt with this for long enough. We can't just keep bending over backwards. We have to do something.
That
You
sounds
see,
like a
there's-
fun afternoon.
There's like a sort of look of annoyance and defeat in the elder as he just stares down his son. Vox is just gonna walk over and ask him, What are you talking about? Look, you already. I assume you already know that we have hit a bit of a rough patch the last few months. But what I also, but what none of you know, because my father here refuses to tell anyone about it, is that we have a bit of a piracy problem. They come in several times a week. They take any food, medication, anything we need to survive, and then they just leave again. And we can't do anything about it. We have a marshal who is pretty decent with a gun, but we can't do anything about it because they have also taken several of our family members hostage.
They what now?
You heard me. They have taken several of our family members and friends hostage.
Hostage or for how do I phrase it? Are they slavers?
None that we know of, but we know that they keep them hostage to keep us in line. But at this rate it's going, considering how much they have drained us of stuff, it's only a matter of time that they just decide to leave, seek their fortune somewhere else, and we don't know what they're going to do with the hostages then. I have told my father, as I tell you, we need to do something about this. I am not going to just keep standing by and let this happen. You see, he pulls out a small, not very well kept blaster out of his pocket. His father looks at it with a sort of like a look of great concern. Junior, where did you get that? I stole it. I've kept it hidden for a while. Listen, father. No, listen, father. If you won't do anything about this, then I will, even if it means that I have to personally go up there and see if I can't free those people.
Tej is gonna waddle over and pop up and try to grab the pistol out of the junior's hand.
Okay, I guess roll a. I think that's a brawl.
Brawl? Okay, that's too profession.
Let me have a look if that's correct. Yes. Right. You said 2
Do I
proficiency?
get any? Yeah. Do I get any advantages given the fact that he's very invested in talking to his father?
No, but you get an extra difficulty because he is holding on to the pistol.
Oh, nice.
Aw.
Yeah, I know, right?
This is gonna end badly.
Yoink.
You just the young man is very surprised when all of a sudden the tiny little being just jumps up and whoop rips it out of his hand. What the hell?
T is gonna go over the gun. How bad is it?
Well, you look it over. First of all, you can see that there's not even an energy pack in it, which also gives you the impression that this kid doesn't know anything about the weapons. Aside from that, the barrel is bent slightly, so there's a decent chance the weapon would explode when he tries to fire it. And there are no iron sights. They seem to have just gone away.
So what happens is that for like 1.5 seconds, he just goes over the gun and tries to, partially disassemble to clean it or fix it or whatever. And then he notices all this stuff and just stops. And then face palms. And then continues in Javis. What the fuck, man? Are you suicidal? This is not even junk at this point. And I know junk.
Ty, what's up?
What is he saying?
I'm asking Ty in Javan what's got him so rattled up.
This gun is worse than your Javis accent.
So it's shy. I got it. Philea.
Not a gun. It's a grenade at this point.
Lost it.
It's a grenade without black powder, basically.
So, I forgot your name already. I'm just gonna call you Junior.
Just call him Junior. If it's a young man you're talking about.
Yeah. You should be happy that my friend took that non-working gun from you. You would have gotten yourself killed by pulling the trigger yourself.
He goes from his previously riled up state to bear more of a look of defeat. Just says, "Look, I don't know anything about fighting or weapons or anything, but I have to do something. I can't just leave my friends. I can't just leave. He sort of like falls to his knees in exasperation, and just he has this like look of begging in his eyes now. Look, you all look like you can handle yourself. Will you please? I'm begging you. Help me save my friends.
No.
T leans in real close to his face. Well, I have a perfectly fine blaster pistol for you for 100 credits.
I'm not translating that. I'm just going, no. We're not gonna help you help them. We're gonna help them, or at least I am, and you're gonna stay put in this office and not get yourself killed.
I'm just gonna hand signal to Ty to like bring the price up a bit.
Oh no, the gun originally is 150 credits, so I would be able to sell it for about 75. So I'm already upping the price.
You can do it,
Doesn't
you can do it
matter.
more.
He just he looks at you with a bit more of a hopeful glare now, and he says, "But thank you, but please, I insist. I must." Before he can finish his sentence, Vox just walks over and just slaps him. You need to stay here.
Thanks, Vox. I was thinking shooting him in the kneecap, but that works.
I tried that once. People tend to be very angry after you do that.
Not my problem.
I'm just
Are
gonna
you
try.
sure? I could be of great help. Look, if you get yourself killed, then
That's on
gonna,
you.
yeah, that's gonna be on my conscience for allowing you to come with us in the first place. So you are going to stay here, or I am going to knock you out, and you can sleep it off while we go rescue your friends.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you can't leave him here defenseless like this. Why are you standing in the way of my business?
Says the guy that took his pistol.
I'm just gonna take out my 11-handed Vox gun. It has a stun setting if you want.
Don't
You
give
are
him
all ruining my business.
Don't give him guns. He's gonna blow his own brains out by looking at it
I
wrong.
gave it to Vox.
Why does Vox needs a gun?
Yeah, I was going like I have a pistol and a sword.
He's fine.
Yeah, but I'm not sure.
Dace is the one that's unarmed, but he's just gonna sell it. Whatever you're giving.
Yeah, that's why I'm not handing anything to Dace.
I'm just gonna go and drag Dace out of the room. I need to have a chat with him. I need to roll something to do that.
Depends. Like, are you going to? Will you attempt to resist, Jim?
Well, now that you say that. No.
If it's a yes, then you're gonna have to roll a brawl to see if you can pull him out. You're gonna have to roll it against Jim's own brawl skill.
Don't
I'm not
I have
resisting.
more brawl than him though?
I'm not resisting. You don't need to roll anything.
I go.
You're not resisting it.
Kicking
Stop
and screaming.
resisting.
Bad
Just-
touch! Bad touch!
Right.
Blows away.
For the sake of the narrative, I would ask that you just like move your characters over here
Alright.
if you gotta be out because I have a
Uh,
thing.
Well, they do it. I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
Tell the others to stay put. We'll be right back.
Look, if there's anything you know that you can tell us about these pirates, now would be the time. I'm just gonna switch it over to you guys here. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna ask, tell Dace. Either you're staying on the ship, or you might have to actually use a weapon this time. The choice is yours.
Well, I suppose I could hold the fort if need be.
Yeah, just
We do have some valuable astromechs. I don't think Ty would be appreciative of losing.
yeah. I just prefer to give you the choice of not going and shooting everything up, but I am gonna shoot them up, mainly on the fact that they have taken prisoners and is most likely slavers, and you know how much I dislike slavers.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
As you are you moving your way back inside?
Yeah, we go back
Right.
in.
So as you walk back in, you suddenly hear a loud commotion coming from outside. Sounds of engine noises and a few people like not screaming but like yelling as if they're angry at something. Hold on, something just went foggy. God damn it. God damn it. All right, that one's here. Fucking hell. Come on. There we go. You go there. Actually, hold on. So what is the fucking button I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Hey, yeah, I know. Right? God help me here. What is the blindfold button? B.
Let's see here. B.
All right, all of you blindfold yourself for a moment. This was gonna be
Okay.
much easier, but then something went focus. Now I have to do it the manual way.
We're getting it murdered.
Not yet.
Yet?
Well, I mean, it's gonna come down to your roles and such, and what you get yourself into. You never know.
Have Jim blindfolded himself then?
Yes, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little crossover and eye on next to your name, so I can see who's blindfolded and who's not.
I
I
can't
cannot
see
see my
anything.
name. I can see that
Right,
guard.
so you can see nothing.
No,
I
you
guess.
see me. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right,
Well,
just
with a
explode here.
commotion outside, you just hear from my character. The bounties have arrived, I hear.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Alright, and you may now unblindfold yourself.
The fuck?
Right, so you hear this commotion going on. The old man Falea just says, please stay here. I just need to see what's going on out there.
No.
So it's like, he walks outside. You can still hear some more commotion. You hear the sound of raised voices, almost like a yelling, and then you just hear the sound of a blaster going off.
That's it. T is pulling out the ion cannon. Ion cannon up in the what it's called, the ion carbine. Yeah.
Basically, the
over here.
headache gun, since these guys are not droids.
Oh, it's still gonna hurt like hell and
Oh, yeah.
kill.
You want to get a migraine?
I mean, come on. Have you reached into the power plug with the fork before?
No.
No.
It is gonna hurt. Alaria.
Anyways,
Uh,
you see Junior's just like running
shoot
out
to
of
kill if necessary. Don't try to take prisoners.
Junior's just like running out of the door screaming, "Father, no!" And he makes it about here. You can see the elder is still standing there. One of the pirates, as you can see, is he's standing with his blaster pointed up in the air. There's smoke coming out of the barrel. Now you listen here, old man. We saw a ship coming in. That means either you have brought trouble that we need to deal with, and thereby dealing with you, or you brought more supplies for us. So tell me now, which is it?
Can I just casually stroll up there and shoot one of them at point blank?
Not casually, since these guys are all like a bit on. They are a little bit on edge, but they have like a smug look because they believe that there's nothing but unarmed locals around.
Oh yeah, my weapon is
Hey.
concealed also. So I'm just
Yeah, I
gonna
was going
walk
to
up.
say you don't stick out for the simple fact, other than the simple fact that they haven't seen you before.
So I'm just gonna
Question.
walk up next to the Eldar while the
While
elders.
people are talking here, can T take a shortcut through here?
Oh yeah, like you still have free movement at this time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
You see, one of the pirates is like walking
it
up as you
attack
approach.
quick.
Hey, that's close enough.
I hope everyone is in positions now because I'm gonna do something really stupid.
Good. So, Vox and I presume, Lyria, I'm guessing you're doing the same as I am, God, basically hiding behind this wall to not reveal our very heavily armed individuals.
I'm more or less gonna be partially poking out, kneeling down, just taking aim at. If I could. Can you stop right there? That one.
Right.
I'm just sitting there as hidden as I can, just having the rifle aimed straight at his head, ready to, well, repaint everything behind him red.
Right, I get you.
See, what is my? I can just quick draw as an action, right?
Yeah, I believe
Without
that's.
spending an.
Let me just see. I believe that's your thing, right?
Yeah.
Once per round, draw, holster a weapon item or as an incidental.
Alright. And where is my light range? 1 prof 2 ab. Do I get any bonuses because I'm point blank? It's basically a surprise attack.
I can give you a boost for the surprise.
So
And
I'm
I believe range is point blank, so it's just 1 difficulty dice.
Yeah, so I'm rolling 1 prof, 2 ab, light, and so
Right.
basically what I'm doing is that I'm going up. When he goes that's close enough, I pull out my gun and shoot. So I want to know the
Right,
result.
and
before
it's
I
this
can
guy, right?
continue. The center guy.
Oh, the center guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. We rolling. Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Damn, son.
So,
Well-
goalie mess perk triggered?
what is happening? Am I killing more than one now?
Wild wasteland. No, that's not how it works. But right.
Mysterious stranger.
So the pirate, he walks up like that's close enough. But just as he finishes his sentence, you very
Can I
quickly
decide? Can I just say what I do, please?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
He goes to that. I'm just gonna pull up my gun and go. I am trouble. Time to die, fucker. And then you can take it from
Right,
there.
and you blast this guy. So since it's a triumph, that's an automatic kill shot since he's just a grunt. So we'll make the threat that since these guys are already a little bit on edge, these guys are going to jump like back behind cover here. It's like, oh shit! And there we go. And I believe you still have, since that was just one action, you still have 15 centimeters of movement.
Can I shoot again?
I believe yes, you may. I don't. Hold on, let me just.
I think
I
you
don't
did-
quite remember because I seem to recall that there's something about moving and shooting, but also something about shooting and moving.
Yeah, but I
Uh,
didn't
shooting.
move.
I think
No, like
that's
what I mean is,
this-
I don't know if.
You can do them in any order, but you can only do 2 movement, but you can't do 2 actions.
Right.
Oh wait, I
Okay.
think you can actually. Can't
Yeah. I'm not
Isn't
so-
that what my perk does? That I can shoot? Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, but it's only once per round, so that's already used in this
yeah,
encounter.
you drew your weapon.
Yeah, but I used that for the encounter to start, right? So I
That
thought I
was your
could have.
first action.
Yeah, I thought that would give me 3 actions, but
Yeah, I suppose technically that would be what. But then again, that's not really like what we're talking about is whether or not you can shoot twice
Yeah,
in
yeah.
one turn. But I think so. I don't recall reading anywhere that says you can't.
I think you were only allowed to attack once, but
I mean we can
Whatever.
decide that.
Yeah,
Unless-
we can figure that out later if you want.
Yeah.
I mean we can decide it here now. Can I shoot twice or not? Yay or nay?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Then I'm gonna try to shoot that guy.
Right. So would be. There was 2 green, 1 purple, blue. Yes. No,
Yes.
sorry, yellow. And
1 prof, 2 ab.
distance is still within close range. I
Yeah,
believe.
it's
No.
still really close.
Is it?
range co-
Actually,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm not certain it is. That's
1.6.
8 centimeters. It's 8.1. That actually, according to this, puts it into medium. So that's 2 difficulty.
What?
Yeah, it's an issue with the range and map sizes and such.
Okay. That was a long
And
jump.
he is in. What was that?
I said that was a long jump.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I'm just gonna move this. Right. And he's in cover, so that's 1 here.
Two failures, 2 advantages, so nothing happens, I suppose.
Basically, yeah, I guess you just shoot and you miss at whoever you're aiming at.
I was aiming at this cunt here.
Right. Right. So I suppose for now it would go by the numbers. So technically that would put, well, since there's you, so I guess that means it's guard now.
Yeah. I suppose.
What do you do, guard? Also, I should probably emphasize that since this is happening, these people have started to run away.
How is that like medium range? Because then what guard is she aiming at must be like super long range.
It
Just
kind of is.
unbelievable.
It's a bit of an issue with the scale of the map and the range thingy we have.
It just makes it really weird in my book, but alright.
Yeah.
It still would considering like close combat in my eyes.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Right, what are you doing, God? God?
Oh, it could be a good thing if I actually unmuted my mic because
Maybe.
dogs were making sounds.
Maybe.
2 seconds. Need to make a cut in recording. It's that time.
It's the time of the month.
While God
Bad
does
GM.
that,
Bad.
how much is my charge distance?
Your charge distance?
Yeah, how far I can charge ahead and smack someone with the gaffy stick?
Well, smacking someone with the gaffer stick still counts as an action, so you can move
Yeah.
15 and smack.
15. Ah, fuck. All right.
so he can run further than his medium combat.
Well, I mean, he can run, he can move all the way up to 30, but then he can't do anything afterwards.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying that
Yeah,
seems weird.
It's a bit
He
of a strange one.
charged short longer than he's considering
I actually have an idea.
close
Hold on.
quarter combat.
While God is doing his thing, I have an idea. So I have my circle over here. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna try and see to make it a bit more fitting. So I'm just gonna. What do you think?
I have no idea what you're doing.
If you look at the corner where I have this purple circle, I have
Yeah.
resized it. That is
Alright.
that is
looks a
the
lot
range
better.
ring. Yeah, right. That's a bit more on the realistic, isn't it?
Then I should be in close combat though.
Well, yes, but I'm not.
You
I'm
already
not gonna
shot-
ask you to re-roll the shot.
I'm asking to reroll.
Fine.
And before that, I'm just gonna make the cut. 3, 2, 1.